quality of spaciousness with your breath. With an inhale, inviting the breath to fill you up fully to the back of your body as well. Exhale, softening the air out, drawing lower belly in. Imagining ocean waves, if you like. With an inhale, the ocean waves rolling towards you, filling up through you. As you exhale, the ocean wave rolling out of you and away as you draw lower belly in. Inhale, the ocean waves fill you up. Exhale, the waves roll out, drawing lower belly in. Feeling the ocean cleansing and washing you. And as you slightly contract your throat muscles, noticing your breath deeper with the sound of the ocean waves. Taking 3 more breaths like this, please, noticing the sound through both nostrils. And with equanimous breath, equal inhale and exhale, we start our moving meditation to center, to calm, to refresh and balance. Let's open our eyes and take the cross of your legs to the other side, please. The other foot forward now. We'll take our hands in front of us, palms slightly turned up. Then with an inhale, take your hands to your heart, lift up through your spine and look up. As you exhale, press the palms away, round, tilt the pelvis and look down. Inhale to lengthen, lifting your heart and gaze. Exhale to round the spine, tilting, drawing lower belly in. Keeping that going and imagining the ocean waves again as you exhale, them moving away from you. Inhale, them washing over you and through you. And keep this clearing breath with your heart energy to clear, refresh. And let's take 3 more breaths like this, please, with an inhale to lift and an exhale to round. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, drawing your lower belly in as you tilt the pelvis. 1 more, inhale, inviting freshness. Exhale, rounding. Inhale to a flat back. Take the arms wide. Exhale, cross one arm over the other. Give yourself a hug into center. Inhale, lift the arms wide again, possibly looking up. Exhale, cross the other arm into center. Inhale, lift the arms wide. This time, let's turn to our side, keeping the arms as wide as you like. And if you haven't got enough room around you, maybe you can bend the elbows, palms facing forwards instead. So whatever feels best, just turning one way and then coming back to center, turning the other way when you're ready. Back to center. 1 more each side, softening through your shoulders, your face, turning with your ribcage, your thoracic spine, just noticing, coming back to center. Let's take our elbows out with the elbows bent to the sides. Exhale, draw the elbows in, tilt the pelvis. Inhale, arms wide, lifting heart and gaze. Exhale, draw into center again. Inhale to lift. And once more, exhale to round, draw lower belly in. Inhale to a flat back. Take your right hand down, left hand up and over. And let's stretch it out. Press the ground away. Feel lifted through the side body that's close to the floor, and also one that's stretched up to the space around you as well. Taking your hand behind your head, take the elbow to the other side. Inhale, reach it up and look up. Exhale, elbow in. Inhale to lift up and lengthen. Last one, exhale, elbow in. Feel the stretch through the ribcage. And inhale to rise up. Taking that hand to the ground now and reach the other arm up and over. Feel lifted through both side bodies again. So we're not pressing or just allowing the weight to fall down to the ground too much. We're lifting up as well, away from the ground. Hand behind the head again, elbow lifted please. Exhale, draw the elbow to the side body. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, feel the stretch through the rib cage. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, contracting. And inhale, expanding, looking up. Taking our hands behind our back, let's just interlace our fingers. Have 3 breaths here, either pressing the hands actively backwards, or you can soften with the hands behind you. You can look up as well, but don't overstretch with the chin and neck, not overreaching too much. Feel the shoulder blades drawing together. One more breath, please. Inhale to inflate your heart and lungs. Exhale to soften, drawing lower belly in. Let's take ourselves onto our hands and knees now, please. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Spreading fingers, have a sway from side to side again. Notice the center of your palms lifted, Hasta Bandha. Take cat-cow with an inhale, lift the heart, send the hips backwards. Exhale to round, press the ground away and arch. Inhale to lengthen, feeling the tilt of the pelvis and through the spine. Exhale to round, drawing up through your core. Inhale, moving with the fullness of your breath as you awaken your spine. Exhale to round, pressing the ground away and arching. Inhale, coming to a flat back. Let's take child's pose, please, walking the hands over the head. Maybe the hands stay relaxed to the ground, or you lift the palms away so you're on your finger and thumb tips. Stretching through the arms, softening your face, your jaw and your shoulders. Feel the stretch back to the hips as you lengthen through your spine, down to your tailbone. Let's move our cat-cow motion with our child's pose now. Inhale, lift up to tabletop, looking forwards, lift heart and hips. Exhale, take the hips back to child's pose, softening to the ground. Inhale to lift up again, looking forwards, lengthen. Exhale to lower back to child's pose, stretch the hands over the head. Inhale to lift up again, maybe you're on your fingertips in your cow. Exhale to lower back, and maybe you're on your fingertips for your child's pose. Let's now lower the body forwards slowly and roll forwards into cobra. Have a little swaying cobra from side to side. So you're softening both shoulders, pressing the toes to the ground, lengthening through. One more to each side, please, and ending on the opposite side that you didn't start with. Let's tuck our toes under and lift back and up for downward facing dog. Have the pedal out. In down dog, always it's your practice, so do what's right for you. If you'd rather rest in child's pose, you're welcome to. If you want to miss any of the vinyasas when we come to plank, you can go straight back to down dog. And as you choose down dog, choosing if you want to walk your dog or sway your hips, maybe sway a bit from side to side with the heels to stretch out. You can lift one foot off the ground and circle the ankle round one way and then the other. And then the other foot off the ground, circling the ankle one way and then the other. Let's step one foot forward to the top of the mat, please. Coming into low lunge with the other knee down. Circle round this leg. So circle the knee, the hip, circling the pelvis, and stirring this leg around. Feel into the inner and outer seams of the leg, the thigh and the pelvis. And let's stir the leg the opposite way around, please. Easing through. Let's take the opposite hand to the foot that's in front, to the ground, and reach the same hand as the foot that's to the ground in front up to the sky. So as you circle that round, easing the shoulder, circling round, and maybe slowing it down to really explore the stretch around the shoulder. You can sweep the hand around the back to peel back the shoulder and lift up your heart and gaze. One breath here. Exhale, press both hands down, stepping back to down dog. When you're ready, please. Have a pedal out. We'll go to the other side, stepping other foot forward to the top of the mat for low lunge. We'll circle around this hip, stirring the leg, the knee, the calf, the shin. Noticing this side. And stir the opposite direction as well, easing through our hips, our lower back. Taking the opposite hand to the ground again as the foot forward and reach the same hand as the leg that's forward up to the sky. Let's circle it round again and easing back the shoulder, opening your heart, breathing out any tension. Maybe exhale through a sigh anytime you want to sigh out. Taking the hand back behind you when you're ready, peeling back the shoulder, looking up. As you turn, feel your heart lifted, length through your spine. One more breath. Exhale, hands down. Let's step back to down dog again, please. Stretch it out. And now taking your hands to the sides of the mat, so you grab the sides of the mat. Widen your feet a little bit wider than your normal down dog. Bend the knees and send the hips back for decompressive spine breath. So you should feel quite a lot of effort and warmth building, but this is really good for your lower back, your lower lumbar, to decompress the spine, the sacrum, the hips. As you lengthen the hips back, feel the tilt of the pelvis, bend your knees so you're lower to the ground than normal. And we stretch out the whole body like this, the whole fascia line of the hands, all the way through to the feet, shoulders to hips, the spine, the back. One more breath. Great, taking your knees down to the ground, let's rest for a moment in child's pose. Maybe your hands are moving back to your feet to fully relax your shoulders, your head and your neck. Bring your hands forward again, let's lift up to a shorter version of down dog and then walking your hands back to your feet for forward fold. Have a bend in your knees, ragdoll style, as you take opposite hand to forearms and let's sway it out from side to side. Feel into the feet and each foot even, equal, the toes. And maybe here you can spread the toes, lifting them away from the mat slightly and then pressing them down. Notice all toes even together. You can shrug the shoulders up and down. Maybe have a sigh, shake your head yes and no. One more breath, please. Let's slowly start to roll all the way up to standing. And as we come to standing, shrug your shoulders a couple of times. We'll take some Qigong movements with our breath now. So as we come to Tadasana, standing in our mountain pose, feel the feet hip distance apart and parallel, grounding down to the feet again. Maybe lift the toes away from the ground again, spreading them, and take the little toes down in a pair, each pair of toes, in turn to the big toes. Feel rooted and that you're rising through your body, lengthening to the crown of the head. Let's start to breathe and move our arms as wings. Inhale, reach the hands up to the top, looking up. Exhale, arms down to the sides, softening and bending your knees slightly. Inhale to lift up and lengthen. Exhale to soften down, bend the knees and lower a little bit lower. Inhale to lift up and lengthen, looking up. Exhale, wings down, bend the knees. And like you're flying with your breath across your heart. Keep that going, getting into the smoothness of your breath, smoothing out your shoulders, stretching through the body. Letting the knees bend with softness, keeping it soft. One more time. Great, this time let's lift our hands up and lift the heels off, so you're challenging your balance. Exhale, hands down and heels down. 4 more times. Flying higher now. And feel into the breath leading you. As this refreshes your heart, refreshing your aura, your heart's magnetic field, energy of your body. Imagining a big circle, a cocoon of light around you. This time as we lift up, we can lift the heels, bend the elbows, then take the heels down and lower down to the ground, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms wide and up to the sky again. Maybe lifting heels, bend the elbows, forward fold with heels down as you lower. Inhale, reach the arms wide to the sides, maybe lifting heels up again and lower down. White crane, leaving the nest as we fly. That's what it's called. White crane, leaving the nest. One more time as you inhale, bending knees. Exhale, forward fold softly. Inhale, rise up to the top. Exhale, hands to your heart. Keeping them there for a moment, widen across your shoulders, firm to the feet. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. Notice your intention, your wish, your thanks as your anchor, sending this out to the world. Let's step to the top of our mats for sun salutations, please. As you come to your feet hip distance apart and level, let's take our hands to our heart. With an inhale, reach the hands up, looking up. Exhale, forward fold, lowering down. Inhale to look forward to lengthen, lift lower belly. Exhale, stepping right foot back, right knee down to the ground as we reach up, choosing our hand options. Hands can be separate together or interlaced, index finger pointing up. Softening shoulders and face wherever you are, and if it's a bit tight across your shoulders, widen your hands. Exhale, hands down, step it back to plank. With an inhale, press the ground away. Exhale, knees, chest, chin as you lower down, elbows in, or cat-cow if you want a softer version. Inhale, lift to cobra, send shoulders back. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. 3 more big breaths. Feeling the ground, rooting with your hands and feet, rising up through the body, drawing the thighs up the thigh bones. Feel the hips moving back, drawing up lower belly, navel to spine. Feel length through your spine. Inhale, lift right foot up to the sky, please. Exhale, draw the knee in, step it forward. Low lunge again as we reach the hands up, lengthening through. Choose your hand options again. Looking up, draw the lower ribs and lower belly in. Exhale, hands down. Stepping forwards with an inhale, looking forwards, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to the top, reaching and looking up. Exhale, folding down again. Inhale to look forward to lengthen, lift lower belly. Exhale, stepping left foot back. You can choose low or high lunge, your choice. Heel into the hands and choose your option. Pressing to the feet, drawing up through your core. Exhale, hands down. Step it back to plank with an inhale. Press the ground away. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, elbows in on full body press up. Inhale, lift the heart, looking up for cobra, soften shoulders back. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. 3 more big breaths as you steady yourself with your breath, feeling into equanimous, big deep breaths. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to ground, drawing lower belly in. Inhale, feeling through the body. Exhale, having a sigh maybe. Inhale, let's lift left foot up to the sky. Exhale, draw the knee in, step it forward, top of the mat. Again, high or low lunge, your choice. Reaching hands high when you're ready. Choosing the hand options. Drawing up through your core, looking up. Press the feet balanced. Exhale, hands down. Stepping forwards with an inhale. Looking forwards, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to the top, reaching and looking up. Exhale, folding down again. Inhale to look forward and lengthen, lift lower belly. Exhale, stepping right foot back, high or low lunge, your choice. Hands up, let's drop the left hand, keep the right hand lifted. Feel from the right big toe all the way through. If you feel a bit unbalanced, you can move that left foot over. And notice the stretch through this left side. One more breath. Now exhale, let's take the right hand forward, left hand back, look around. Inhale to reach it up again. Exhale, looking around to the back. Inhale to lift the right hand up. Once more, exhale, left hand back, looking round, drawing the left shoulder back. Inhale to reach it up. Exhale, hands down, stepping back to plank. With an inhale, press the round away. Exhale, lowering through. Inhale to rise for your back bend, cobra up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. 3 more big breaths. In this down dog, let's widen the hands out to the sides of the mat and turn the fingers out slightly to stretch across the shoulder blades. Draw up through the shoulders at the sides to activate all the muscles. 1 more breath. Taking the hands back to normal. Inhale, lift right foot up to the sky, please. Exhale, draw the knee in, step it forward. Low or high lunge again, your choice. Reach the hands up. Let's drop the right hand, keep the left hand lifted. Leveling through your shoulders. Feel the feet and maybe moving that right foot over a little bit to firm your foundation. Exhale, let's take left hand forward, right hand back, looking to the right thumb. Inhale, reach it up, looking center. Exhale, turning into your twist, soften shoulders. Inhale to reach it up again, left hand. Exhale, into the twist, looking to that right thumb, drawing right shoulder back. Inhale to reach it up. Exhale, hands down to the ground, stepping forwards with an inhale, looking forwards, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to the top, reaching up and looking up. Exhale, forward fold down again. Inhale to look forward and lengthen, lift lower belly. Exhale, stepping left foot back. Let's ground left heel down for warrior 1 now. Rising up with the hands. Bending the elbows out to the sides, lift your heart, drawing up through your core. Inhale, straighten the front leg, keep a micro bend, looking up. Exhale, rebend and lower into your strength. Twice more. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to reach up and lengthen. Exhale, softening your shoulders, feeling strength as well there, and pressing to both feet. Inhale, let's lift up, straightening the front leg, but keep a micro bend. Exhale, forward fold over this front leg. Let's peel back the toes so the foot is flexed. And as you just stay here, maybe the left heel is pressing to the ground or it's lifted, whatever's best for you. Inhale to lengthen over the leg. Exhale to fold in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold in, drawing up through core. Inhale, let's press the foot flat. Wriggle the left foot back a little bit and the heel lifted now. We're going to pulse with the breath again. Exhale, bring the heels back, the hips back, and so the foot is flexed at the front once more. Inhale, press it flat and look forwards. Twice more. Exhale, flex the foot, send the hips back. Inhale, press the foot flat and look forwards. Exhale, flexing, bowing down. Inhale, press the foot flat, looking forwards. Step back to plank, please. As you press the ground away, exhale, lowering through your vinyasa to weave and to connect your own way. Inhale to lift for cobra, up dog or cow. Exhale, back for down dog. 3 more big breaths as you settle into your steady breath, feeling through. Drawing up through your core as you press to both feet. Noticing the fingers spread, rooting and rising. One more breath. Inhale, let's lift left foot up to the sky, please. Exhale, draw the knee in, step it forward. Grounding right heel down for Virabhadrasana 1 as we rise the hands up to the top. Feel the feet firm. Exhale, take the elbows out to the side, drawing the shoulder blades down, lifting heart. Inhale to lift up, straightening front leg, keep that micro bend again. Exhale to feel your power elbows wide. Inhale to rise up, press the ground away. Exhale to go into your power. Inhale to rise up again. Now exhale to rebend, drawing up through your core. Let's pause here for a moment. Then inhale to lift up. Exhale, forward fold now over the front leg. And again, as you flex the left toes, let's draw the hips back. And just staying here for 3 more breaths. Inhale to lengthen, looking forwards. Exhale to fold in, feel the back of the leg. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold, softening shoulders and face. Inhale to lengthen again. Exhale to fold in, drawing up through core. Inhale, press the foot flat, move the right foot back a bit, turning the right heel up now, and we bend our left knee, looking forwards. Exhale, flex the foot, draw the hips back, bowing over this leg. Inhale, flatten the foot, looking forwards, long line. Exhale, flex the foot, bowing forwards again. Inhale, looking forwards, lengthen through. And once more, exhale, flexing the foot, hips back, drawing up through your shoulders and core. Inhale, press the foot flat, stepping forwards, looking forwards, lifting up halfway. Exhale, forward fold, drawing up through core. Inhale, rise to the top, reaching and looking up. And exhale, let's take our hands to our heart for a pause. Closing your eyes if you wish to just scan through your body to both feet. Noticing both feet all the way through. Let's now step wide to the sides of our mat. Turn our toes out first of all. Let's get our hands on our knees, bending down into a squat. The knees are in the same diagonal direction as the toes. Dropping one shoulder to opposite knee, have a stretch through, and then go to the other side. So moving with your own breath. You can spend a bit longer on both sides. Maybe a breath to one side, a breath to the other, or inhaling to center, exhaling to the other side. Let's just take one more round, please, both sides. Ending on the opposite side you started with. And then coming to center, take one hand to the ground that's opposite to the other foot, and then lift the other hand up to a turn. Feel the stretch through to the outer hip, and as you bend one knee, try to straighten the opposite leg a little bit. Let's wrap the lifted arm around the back, so you peel back that top shoulder looking up. And then let's go to the other side, switching hands, opposite hand to leg as you reach the other hand up. Looking round, feel the outer hip stretch, lengthen into the twist. And then taking the hand to the back space again, wrapping it round, drawing back that shoulder, looking up. One more breath. Coming back to center, let's parallel the feet now. Maybe moving the feet a little bit wider and the big toes turned towards each other a bit more. Reach the hands forward, look forwards, bend the knees and send the hips back as much as you can. So the hips are actioning back like you're about to lean back too much and fall back, but you're not, of course. And this helps decompress the lower back again. One more breath. Inhale, let's lift up a bit, straightening the legs. Exhale, forward fold with the hands in between the feet. Shoulder width apart, lifting the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the shoulder blades up the back. Lift the hips, and as you tilt the pelvis, drawing up through your core, feel the weight to the front of the feet slightly, but also even to the front and the back. The heels are pressing down, activated through your thigh muscles, drawing up through the thighs, up to the hips. Widen across your pelvis a little bit, so widening the sit bones, widening your shoulders as you draw them away from your ears. Inhale to lengthen the head down to the ground. Exhale, drawing lower belly in. Inhale to lengthen the head down. Exhale to draw lower belly in. One more breath, please. Maybe walking the hands back a bit more. And then coming forwards, let's heel toe the feet a little bit closer. So we squat down from the Lasana squat. Bring the hands to your heart, or you can keep them on the floor if that's better for you. Lengthening through the spine, feeling the knees in the same direction as the toes. Lifting through your spine to the crown of the head. Great, hands down to the ground. Let's heel toe the feet a little bit closer together, and now forward fold as you exhale, lowering down over the legs. Maybe the hands are relaxed, or first two fingers and thumbs to the big toes. You can bend the knees a lot to get your hands to your feet if you need to. Elbows wide, drawing up the shoulders away from the ears. Again, drawing up through the core, your thighs, and sit bones widening with the shoulders once more. Feel that length through your spine. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold, drawing up through core. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold, drawing up through core. One more breath, please. Feeling through, rooting and rising. And then inhale, letting go of the feet, sweep the arms wide, up to the top. Press the palms together, hands to your heart. Continue with our flow. I'm just going to check the time for a moment. Great, we've got loads of time. Come to the top of our mat, so we'll take chair pose next, and we're going to move from chair back to warrior 3 with one foot lifting off the ground. So just prepare for that. Feet hip distance apart and equal. With an inhale, lift the hands forward, sinking back, draw up through your core. Exhale, take the left foot off the ground, please. Reach the left foot back. And maybe it's hovering in space so that your body and leg becomes parallel to the ground. Left toes turn to the ground, activating the glutes. One more breath. Great. Exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale, reach the hands up for warrior 1. As you ground down through both feet, lengthen to your fingertips. Exhale, open warrior 2, arms wide. Project to see the right big toe just beyond the knee. Inhale, reach the right hand up, exalted warrior, looking up. Exhale, right forearm to thigh, left arm up and over for side angle. Twice more. Inhale to rise, legs strong. Exhale to fold the diagonal, reaching the left arm over. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, left forearm to thigh, left arm over. Let's stay here now. Drawing this left hand back behind us. Draw the shoulder back, turn the heart, look up. And as you press to both feet, feel the right hip moving slightly under, but you're not forcing it, not jarring it. Everything as if it's down the center line of your mat or centered. So you're not leaning forwards, we're leaning back. Great, coming up to the top again. Exhale, hands down. Let's move the right foot over to the right so the hands are inside that right foot. Wriggle your left foot back for lizard pose. Hands can be on the ground or you can lower to your forearms and the back knee can be up or down. So whichever variation of lizard is best for you. Noticing the right toes and the knee turned out at the same angle. Leveling the shoulders, softening through. Let's take 3 more breaths here, just holding as we breathe through. Noticing the sensations building, the strength of your legs. As you exhale, take the left knee down. If you're on your forearms, you can keep that left forearm to the ground and reach the right hand back. And maybe you just keep it in the air with the right hand. If you're on your left hand, you can do the same, of course. You don't have to be down on your forearm. And either one of them, we're taking the hand to the foot and drawing the heel in, if it's possible, for monkey twist. As you look round, softening that right shoulder, lifting your heart, feeling the thigh stretch. One more breath. Exhale, take the hand down, step it back to plank. Maybe the right foot stays lifted. As you exhale, lowering your own way. Inhale to rise for Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, back to Down Dog. Rest if you need to, of course, anytime. And any of these variations are suggestions for you. So sometimes if you're finding it a bit too hard, you can just soften and back off. You don't have to do absolutely everything. One more breath, breathing through your body. Great, with an inhale, let's lift right foot up to the sky, please. Exhale, step it forward, top of the mat. Keep the hands down, just look forwards. Inhale here again. Exhale, step the left foot forwards. Inhale, lift up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to the top, reaching up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Begin again for the chair pose to go to the other side. Utkatasana, we bend our knees, send our hips back. Lift the hands forward, draw up through your core. Exhale, take the right foot back, warrior three, looking forwards, turn the right toes to the ground, press through the leg, maybe lowering the body so it's parallel and the leg is straight as well. One more breath, inhale here. Exhale, stepping the right heel back, then the left knee, warrior one as we look forwards, round to both feet. Exhale, open warrior two, arms wide, feet wider. Feel the shoulders softening and the arms lengthening. Inhale to lift left hand up, exalted warrior. Exhale, left forearm to thigh, right arm up and over. Twice more, inhale to down warrior. Exhale, feeling into the diagonal stretch. Inhale to rise, legs strong. Exhale, feeling through, lengthening the right arm up and over. Let's stay here now. Maybe wrapping this right arm around the back, peeling back the right shoulder, looking up. Turning with your gaze, softening your face and jaw. Pressing to both feet. And feeling the left hip softly moving under. Lengthening from your tailbone through the spine. Inhale back to warrior two, please. Arms wide. Exhale, hands down, moving that left foot over to the diagonal and to the side of the mat. Hands inside again for lizard, and we wriggle the right foot back. So you can stay just here, or we can lower the knee to back off a bit. To lower to the forearms to deepen the hip stretch, and the full variation with the legs straight. Feeling your shoulders level again, drawing them down away from the ears, pressing to both feet, lengthening through. 3 big breaths, feeling the sensations, building your determination. You can breathe through it. And then let's take the right knee down. Maybe if you're in your forearms, just stay there again, left hand back, and you find the foot. Or of course, if you're on your hand, left hand back, you can stay there. Or we find the foot again, drawing the heel in, draw the left shoulder back, turn your heart and look round. Feeling through. Feel the thighs stretch, monkey twist. One more breath, please. Great, let's take that hand down, stepping back to plank. Maybe the left foot stays lifted for a moment and you lower down your own way. Let's lower all the way to the ground now. Taking our hands above the head, please. Stretch to the fingers and the toes, wriggle onto the front of your thighs. And then let's press the palms together for pranam, full body prayer, dandasana. Softening your face, have a sigh out, feel your body on the ground. Thanking your body, your breath, your heart and mind. So now move into your back bends. As you exhale, draw the elbows down, lift the chest, feet can stay on the ground or lift up to activate the whole body. Inhale to lower down and rest. Exhale to engage, drawing the shoulder blades together, arms wide, elbows back, maybe feet up as well. Inhale to lower. Keep it going, 3 more breaths, moving with your breath. Feeling the breath guiding you. Sweeping through, drawing shoulder blades together, lifting heart. Keep the spine long, length to the toes. One more big breath. Inhale to light it up, looking forwards. And exhale to soften. Let's cross our forearms. Sway our feet over the legs from side to side. And have a sigh. We'll cross our forearms the opposite way now, please. So other one on top, switch And level out your thighs to the front of the thighs, the front of the feet are on the ground. Let's lift up one elbow, looking to that side. And then lower it down, lift the other elbow up, turning the gaze to that side. Keep that going, and you can keep it with just the elbow, or next time we're lifting opposite foot off the ground as the elbow lifts, turning our gaze. And you can keep it with the head down, looking around, or we can lift the head up and look over that elbow a little bit. So as if we're trying to look over the elbow and lift the opposite foot as well, the full variation. Keep breathing through, and of course you can take it to your breath, your rhythm. You can have a break whenever you want to. Feeling through the diagonal line of your spine, of all the intercostal muscles, the rib cage, your lower back, your hips, your shoulders to hips. This fascia line stretching out, freeing up. One more time, each side, and ending on the opposite side. You didn't start with, please. And then let's lower down. Feel the warmth activated. Maybe with the feet on the ground, shuffling your hips from side to side slightly. And then let's lift our hands overhead, stretching the fingertips long again. And then press the palms together for pranam, dandasana, prayer. With thanks through your body, thanks to the earth. Let's take our hands either side of our rib cage now. Draw the shoulders in and lift the heart. Move yourself so the front of the thighs are always on the ground for our back work. And as we draw the elbows and shoulder blades in, we lift the heart. Just staying here, breathing through. Trying to inch forward a bit more as you press the hands down, lifting your heart. They'll activate your spine, building strength to the lower and the mid-spine especially. Looking forward, strengthening our neck. And then lowering down. Let's lift one foot behind up to the sky. Keep the head level to the ground and down. And keep the shoulders away from your ears. So you're actively moving the shoulders down as you press the body on the ground, lifting this right foot up, or one foot, whatever foot you have left, lifted. Great, let's move that foot down and then go to the other side. Drawing the shoulders, the elbows in. 3 breaths here. Feeling through all the points of contact, pressing down as you lift the foot up. Exhale, lowering down. Let's press the ground away. Come up to child's pose, please. Moving the hands over the head for a moment. Let's stretch the hands over to the right side, pressing both hips back to both heels. To lengthen the left side, stretch it out. Softening face, jaw and shoulders. Take the hands over to the left when you're ready again. Both hips back to the heels, stretching out this right side. Softening through. Coming back to center with our child's pose. We're going to do our flowing movement from child's pose to half camel now. So we'll move our right hand, hovering it in the air, sweep it round to the back, take it to your right hip and lift the left hand up, looking up. Exhale, take the left hand down, sweep it round, take it to the left hip, reach the right hand up. And the harder variation of this, we take the right hand down, reach it round, tuck the toes under at the back, feet are hip distance apart with the knees. Take the right hand to right heel and lift the left hand up. Keep it going, keep it fluid, moving with what's right for you. And as you turn the body up to the sky, lifting your heart. Breathing deep. Inhale to rise, pressing the hips forward, lifting heart. Exhale to soften down and rest. And of course, you can rest if this isn't for you, or just stay in a still form a little bit longer to stretch it out a bit more. One more time, and let's end on the opposite side we started with, please. And then coming back to center, take both hands to both the sides of the body, the hips, and have the thumbs around the sides, so you're really pressing the hands to the lower back. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other, the elbows, and we look forwards. Feet can be tucked under or flat, whatever seems best for you. As you lengthen through the spine. You can stay here for 3 more breaths, or if it's possible and it's available to you, carefully lowering your hips back a little bit, lower the hands to the heels, and then move the hips forward, lifting your heart, draw your shoulder blades together, drop the head, stretching through. One more big breath, and then slowly coming up squarely to the top, please. Great, let's sink our hips down slowly. There may be a bit of tension in your lower back. Move your knees and your feet together. Take your hands to your heels and hug your head in as tightly as possible, lifting your hips off your heels for rabbit as we round the whole of the spine, the lower lumbar, the cervical, the thoracic spines, all rounded in our counter pose rabbit. One more breath. And then slowly coming up to seated. You can choose to stay in kneeling, hero Virasana if you want to, or cross-legged. We'll just do a few twists here and you can do them either kneeling or cross-legged. Simple twist. Let's take opposite hand to leg and move to turn to that back shoulder again. Maybe the back hand's on the ground, or we're wrapping it around the back again. Peeling back that shoulder, looking over, and checking your gaze, your jaw is level to the floor. One more breath. Coming back to center, moving to the other side when you're ready. Again, set up slowly if you want to, hand behind to help you. And then wrapping that hand around the back, feeling back the shoulder, check your gaze and jaws level as you turn with your breath. Inhale to lengthen, expanding. Exhale to soften, peeling back that shoulder and rib cage. Inhale to center. Let's take our arms out wide again, elbows bent, palms facing forward. So we're just going to turn with our breath again, feeling into how our thoracic spine, how our rib cage feels now, maybe a bit freer. Maybe our tightness is gone more. And there's more spaciousness to both sides. One more time, ending on the opposite side that we didn't start with, please. And then coming back to center. Let's shuffle onto a seat, or hips if you're not already seated down. And then wrapping your right leg over your left. The left knee can be bent with the left heel to the outer right hip. Or the left leg can be straight forward with the foot flat straight, if that's better for you. Either one's really good. The straight leg's a little bit easier option. As you wrap the left arm around the knee, let's look over our right shoulder again. Turning that right shoulder back and your gaze, your jaw level. Feel the right hand wrapped around the back maybe. And the belly breathing against the thigh. Big deep belly breaths. Then inhale, rounding the belly. Exhale, drawing lower belly in as you turn and twist. Let's take 3 more breaths here, please. Noticing the right foot flat on the ground, the right big toe as your root. Feel the stretch through the right hip, the lower back, turning this right shoulder back. Inhale to center. And let's go to the other side. Just unravel your legs, shake the feet out forward. Draw up through your core, your lower back, lengthen through your spine. Send the shoulders back slightly. Great, let's go to the other side. So wrapping the left leg over right. Press the left foot to the ground and choose whether you want the right knee straight, the foot out, flexed, or the knee bent with this right foot to the left hip. Wrapping round the right arm when you're ready, looking round. I'm feeling into this side. Maybe the left arm wraps around the back and you draw back that left shoulder more. Big deep belly breaths through the belly with your breath. Inhale, the belly rises. Exhale, drawing lower belly in. Turning with your breath. Feeling into the rib cage again. The shoulder peeling back. The left foot pressing down and the left big toe as your root. One more big breath with an inhale, expanding and lengthening. Exhale, drawing lower belly in as you turn. Inhale to center. Let's take the hands to the sides again. Kick the feet forward. Draw up through your core. Send the shoulders back slightly. And then slowly coming to stillness. We've got a choice as we move forward to the front of our mats. We're either going to lower down slowly with our core, as we've done before, really rolling down slowly, drawing lower belly in. Or you can take your hands to your shins, knees area, rock and roll, like we've done before as well, and massage your spine. So whatever is best for you today, and your body, your energy. Have a rock and roll, or lowering down slowly and have a stretch out. One more breath. Then let's meet on our backs with our knees hugging in. Maybe circling the knees round one way to ease the hips and massage your back. And circling the knees round the other way. Let's take full body stretch now, toes and fingers reaching as long as they can as you activate the whole body, lengthen through. Notice the arms and the legs activated, the torso lifted slightly as you stretch with an inhale. Now exhale, let it go, shrug it to the ground. Inhale, stretch to your fingers and toes. Exhale, let it go and flop to the ground. Once more, inhale, stretch to the fingers and the toes. Exhale, let it go and flop to the ground. Let's take the hands either sides of the body, palms face down, and then start to move your toes forward and back, the heels pressing to the ground to encourage a rippling chain of a fluid effect through your body to recalibrate your spine, your hips, your shoulders. Feel the points of contact with the mat of the heels, the calves maybe, glutes, the hips, shoulders, and the back of the head. And everything's bouncing a little bit with the toes moving. And then coming to stillness, let's rest for Shavasana now. Your legs are straight, turning the toes out and letting the legs fully relax. Relaxing your hips and your core. Relaxing your shoulders. If there's any tension in your lower back, you can bend the knees, feet wide, and inner knees touching for restorative rest. As you soften to the ground, maybe your hands stay as they are, or your hands come to your body. Sending healing through. As you soften, receiving your practice. Letting all the effort now go. Letting the whole of you receive golden light, prana, shimmering through. Allowing this light to fill up every cell, every organ. As you soften with this light glowing inside you, then read a passage by Dana Ford's, Self-Observation Without Judgment. Release the harsh and pointed inner voice. It's just a throwback to the past and holds no truth about this moment. Let go of self-judgment, the old learned ways of beating yourself up for each imagined inadequacy. Allow the dialogue within the mind to grow friendlier and quiet. Shift out of inner criticism and life suddenly looks different. What is needed here isn't more prodding towards perfection, but intimacy. Seeing clearly and embracing what you see. Love, not judgment, sows the seeds of tranquility and change. And as you rest for a few more moments, feeling the love, the peace in your heart, and sending this through the whole of you. With love and peace from your heart, sending this out to the whole of the world, all the way around. And as you breathe, saying thank you once again through your body, the whole of your heart, mind, and body with thanks. As you wake with this thanks, starting to deepen your breath, moving fingers and thumbs, stretching out, wiggling your toes, encouraging stretches that feel great for you to wake up again. Maybe circling your wrists and your ankles as you come to your side for a few breaths. Perhaps you pause or come up to seated. And let's meet in seated please with our hands to your heart. Long tall spine. And bowing your head to your heart. bowing to each other. Namaste.